Why? Bless your heart. That's so bad.
I'm not sitting.
Look at you trying to get the X. Get out of here. Can you see?
So the other day, I was chilling with my nephew, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, I'm gonna call Unc. And see, I'm gonna ask him how much he think he spent at the strip club, right? So I called him and shit. I'm like, hey, how much you think you spent at all time going to the strip club back in like '04? He was like, he's stunned, right? He like, oh shit, I used to just go there to count my money about 2-3 times a day, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah. So like, I look at my phone, the conversation went on for like 13 minutes. He was like, hey, let me get on up off here, man. I'm on the toilet. So I was like, damn, you been on the toilet this whole 13 minutes? Like, I know your motherfucking legs is numb. Like, your feet is numb right there. Like, when you stand up, all the blood is probably rushed down. Hey, what's up, Win City? I'm your host, Smooth Work, Nick Freak, a.k.a. the world's greatest, a.k.a. Wendell Williams, a.k.a. Rick Franklin, and this is Conversations in the Trap. Now, you see my co-host right next to me. How you doing, Felicia Joe?
I'm good. How you doing?
You all right?
I'm all right. How you?
I'm great. Next to her, we have Alexandria Chenault. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine.
Hey, thank you for coming hang out with us.
No problem.
Next to her, we have Trey Mobb, who is going to be at Shiki Wings next Friday, February 28th, performing. Come check him out. What's up, bro?
What's that, man?
You all right?
Yes, sir.
And next to him, look, she got a funky ass attitude tonight, y'all. So just bear with her, and we're gonna try to get through this. Miss Kiki K Wood, how you doing tonight?
I'm all right.
Hey, thank y'all for coming hang out with us. Now, this is our relationship show tonight, right? So you probably the oldest person in there, ain't you?
I probably am. No, you the oldest one.
Am I really?
You probably
I don't think you're supposed to tell
I'm
like
trying
that.
to figure out how you said
You don't never tell a woman's
relationship
age.
but you ain't even know when the last time you
I'm
ain't
the
never
host.
been in a relationship.
I'm the host. And then let me tell y'all, everybody's
nobody's ever wanted to tell you that like, ooh, I want to be with just him.
didn't.
Okay,
I'm from.
You said relationship.
I'm gonna turn your ass up. So this is an opinionated show. Everybody's opinions, their own opinion. Her opinion, her opinion, her opinion, her opinion, his opinion, his opinion, her opinion, her opinion. I keep mine to myself. That's what I do. So our first hot topic for the night is right, and we normally let you do it, but we gonna go to our guest. So starting from left to right, is that the way I'm supposed to go? Yeah, is that more? Yeah. Well, anyway, we did that last episode. I told you. What is the most valuable lesson that you've learned in a relationship? You.
My most valuable lesson I learned in a relationship is never give out more than that you're giving. When you give out more than you're giving, you get upset when you're not giving the same you giving out, but you was never giving what you was giving in the first place.
So hold up real quick. So dealing with that, so a nigga gotta give the same percentage as you getting?
I mean, as far as effort, as far as love, yes. If not more.
Yeah, that makes sense though. As far as effort and love, yeah. I mean, it should be equal. One of us gonna love one less and give less effort, but is the relationship supposed to work? If we both not, like, that makes sense.
All right. What's the most valuable lesson you learned in a relationship?
Can't care too much.
So hold up then. So we're gonna intertwine those. So let's say you putting in a lot of effort and love, right? Ain't that what y'all just said?
Yeah.
But he don't care that much. So somebody got hurt along the road.
Right.
Why don't you care that much? What makes you have that mindset?
You can't. What you can't control. Why would you care about what you can't control? Thoughts only can be controlled by one person.
And that's self.
That's self.
Right. But I think only time, so it sounds like there's some doubt that's set in, right? So a lot of times doubt sets in because we know who we dealing with.
Yeah, because
or past relationships.
If you with the right person, you shouldn't feel that you shouldn't care because of what you can't control, because you should know the things you can't control you don't have to worry about, because the person that you're with
She said that.
is they're gonna carry all that without you even having to even be a thought. Like,
You shouldn't have to question
you
it.
shouldn't have, not at all,
Well-
because you know. I mean, period.
So what makes you know it? How you know this
Reassurance.
motherfucker got your back when you ain't on him?
Reassurance.
How can you reassure somebody that you ain't cheating on him? And I know you done cheated before. We together.
That go back to care.
different. That's
Right.
different.
That go back
That's
to care.
different, though.
See, we looking at all angles.
But if you already
You gotta
cheated
think about-
before, then
Who ain't cheated before?
you ain't never been in a relationship and nobody
I don't
cheated.
cheat.
Cause I have.
Nah, I ain't been in too many relationships. Somebody always cheated. Bitch, I always broke my heart.
Oh, well.
Hey, I agree with Dominique. I mean, I've never been in a relationship where somebody didn't cheat. I ain't never been.
She ain't either.
Yeah.
Shit. You ain't?
Yeah.
Why that then?
Because it wasn't right.
I mean, that's why
They wasn't the one.
That's why I go back
You
to
know?
care.
Yeah, they wasn't, but it was mutual. Like
To split?
Yeah.
I tell the motherfucker this. I tell you this. I'd rather you be loyal to me than love me.
Oh,
Fuck loving me. Be loyal to me.
Yeah.
So don't tell me when we leaving or hanging up, I love you. Nah, fuck that. Cause motherfucker love you, then hate you as soon as they disconnect. And you know what? Nah.
But it don't always have to be hate when you disconnect. Why does it have to be hate?
Well,
because-
if you don't love me, then what do you do?
right, because people can love you to death, and that's literally people can love you so much that they want to see you dead. Because if they can't have you,
But sometimes we jump into relationships without fully getting to know the situation or the person. And by the time you don't know somebody till you really know them, and by the time you done spent your time.
Well, hold on, now, time to stop. I'm gonna cut you off right there because motherfuckers jump in relationships immediately.
That's
you
what
think
I'm
you supposed
saying.
to jump in a relationship after you know this motherfucker for 2 weeks?
no,
No, and that's what I'm saying. That's the problem. So you don't know that they're not the person for you until longer down the road when they show you
6
signs. They
six
have to
months
show you. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to show you that they're not the one. You don't know right off top like, oh my God, you're the one for me. We're gonna after 3
Hold up,
4 days.
though. Not the one for what? Dating or marriage or what we doing here? Because we got to date before marriage. So,
Okay,
so,
talk about
so
it.
you know, like
Sometimes they can just not be the person for you.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
But you have to.
as a relationship.
Yeah, as a
like we
relationship.
might be. I'll vibe when I'm like, hey, what you doing? I ain't doing nothing. Nobody come over. That vibe might be cool than a motherfucker.
Right.
It might not need to go no further than that.
Yeah. Because once it's like, let's stay together.
So now-
Don't leave. Bring your toothbrush, and now it ain't
Nah,
what you
so
want.
look,
Then
so-
you want to snap the toothbrush in half, and you want to take the clothes and set them in the yard, and you want to pour bleach on them.
and
And
set
you
them
want
stuff out.
Nah, she went the wrong way with that. Look, so with that shit right there, right? So when somebody finds that somebody that is the one, right?
Right.
Now you got to go to that vibe that one of y'all ain't got in the relationship. So that vibe, I'm like, hey, what you doing? You gonna like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I like this motherfucker, but damn, this vibe with this motherfucker on today is worth it. What you do, Marquise? Because you ain't said nothing. What you do in that situation? You vibe with a nigga, right? You know on Friday night, you subject to get a call from a nigga, right?
Right.
And you know, and y'all vibe is that shit on that Friday night. But you meet a nigga, and the nigga that you meet, you like kind of into him. But that vibe calls you tonight, and you like, woo, what you do?
am I single in this situation?
Yes, you're single.
You single, but you talking to a nigga that could possibly save you.
I'm single. So I hang out with you tonight. I hang out with you tomorrow.
Thank you.
That's how I feel about it.
All right, we're gonna move right on. We're gonna move right on into our next hot topic, right?
Okay.
Neil, don't worry about
I ain't even get
the
to say
titles
my-
of this,
I
right?
ain't
Go
even say
ahead.
my thing. It's
Go
crazy.
ahead.
Go ahead.
No. See, I told you we don't do no
Okay.
things.
So I learned the most valuable lesson that I've learned in my past relationships is don't lose yourself in a relationship because each time it gets harder to find yourself again.
How do you lose yourself in a relationship?
When you become all about the man, all about the relationship, and then you lose your individuality, you your individual person.
So you
Like,
lose yourself, your individual self, because of self.
no, you lose yourself because you're so involved in someone else.
Yeah, because you allow yourself to be so involved in a nigga that you lose your goddamn self. Man, I wish one of my motherfucking daughters would. You better get your
I agree
motherfucking
with
shit
her.
together. Yeah.
Hold on. I agree with what she's saying because this is definitely how a lot of
That's
women do.
stigmatized.
But hold on. But that's why you learn. That's what she's saying. She learned. You got to learn that. For one,
Right.
you never put losing yourself into a relationship or to a man. Period. Never do that ever again. Because guess what? If it's all fails, then you can fail yourself.
Nah, but what about the nigga you should lose yourself in? Like, I'm gonna let myself go all
You
the way
should
in.
never
should
let
never do that.
yourself lose
Yeah,
into
you
a man.
should, because that's him.
No,
But you got your guard up.
But
You got your guard up.
Did I just say something about this?
Turn too much.
Caring too much.
You got to still put
When
yourself
you
at a
care
pedestal.
too much, you start to get into your feelings, and then now you can't control yourself.
You know 6 months of messing with a person, you in your feelings. So that Friday night call, you know what I'm saying? 6 months in, yeah, y'all in y'all feelings. So when you out at the club and you see a motherfucker go, girl, I know this bitch ain't nowhere talking to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And y'all ain't nothing but sneaky links. What's a sneaky link? Well, don't worry about that. We gonna
know,
get to
you
that.
know.
We'll get
Nah,
there.
we gonna-
We'll get there.
So is it true, right? Happy wife, happy life. And I'm gonna describe a situation for y'all, right? So say each of you, right,
Mhm.
are going in on a mortgage with a person, right?
Okay.
And you smoke cigarettes and he smokes weed, right?
Okay.
Well, you gotta go outside to smoke your weed because your girl tells you if she got to go outside and smoke cigarettes, you got to go outside and smoke your weed. Well, I look at you and say, well, bro, why don't you go to your man cave downstairs and smoke it? And you start reaching for an excuse. I ain't buying it, right? So, what do you do in that situation? You want to smoke your cigarettes in the house. He don't want you. How the fuck did you get my chair? Did you switch?
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Sorry. What do you do in that situation?
Okay, so
You want to smoke a Black and Mal in your bedroom, but he don't like the smell of it. And you tell him, he say, you can't smoke it in here. You say, well, if I can't smoke my black in here, you can't smoke your weed in here. Is that the way it should go?
yes, that's how it should
That's
go.
fair.
That's fair. In order to have a nice, coherent relationship, you should give both each other the same,
Compromising.
the same
Compromise.
limits, the same statute. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can't smoke in here, you ain't smoking either. So there's no issue. It should be no problem.
Man, you
I can't-
fucking crazy. If we paying on a mortgage and I'm in my house and I can't smoke his blood in my basement,
Well, that's just what smoke like Black and Mild then.
I'm gonna smell it.
It doesn't matter.
What if they don't?
I don't want to smell with it.
Who's paying more? Does that matter? I'm asking.
No, it doesn't
No,
matter. It
it don't
doesn't
matter.
matter if you paying it all. Guess what? If we married, then guess what? It's both of us.
I ain't say murder.
But if you're
Okay.
in a relationship, you're gonna compromise anyway. That's part of being in a relationship is compromising because it's sometimes you're gonna have to bow down. Like not completely, but you're gonna have to give in. You're gonna do
To certain
something that
stuff.
you really don't want to do, or go places you really don't. Certain stuff, not everything, but just some stuff.
Or maybe like what you said, if you got like a man cave or there's a spot, there's this room where I like to go, or this is where this is my domain.
Right. That's
There's a
what we
spot
should
where
have
you
done
like to
also.
go. These two spots is where I should be able to do what I want to do. You should be able to do what you want to do. But as far as in the whole house in general,
Yeah, but if y'all can agree on that, then what's the problem? You know what I'm saying? If
because some people, when it comes to smoking like cigarettes and stuff like that, some people do be like that. They allow weed smoke and not cigarette smoke because
Yeah,
they feel
yeah.
like cigarette smoke and stuff like that stays on the
Stinks.
walls
Yeah,
and
you
it's
smell breath.
You know what I'm saying?
nah, that's your upper lip. You close it.
So I get that part, but I feel like, you know, right. Some people don't like weed in their house. You don't have to worry about the smell and stuff like that.
I don't know. I'm not getting a mortgage with somebody that's not my husband.
Facts, that part.
But it's gonna be my house or it's gonna be your house because we're not doing this whole we broke up. So what are we doing about this mortgage?
Somebody got to go.
Like,
But it won't matter about whoever name it anyway.
that's what I'm saying.
So it's gonna be in my
but
name.
people mess up. Oh, we're boyfriend girlfriend. Let's go buy this house. put both of our names on it. No, boyfriend, girlfriend is so very temporary. And this mortgage is for 30 years out, 20 years out.
So what's
That's
the
still-
difference?
Oh,
What's the
yeah.
difference between you and your boyfriend going to get it, and you and your husband going to get it, and your husband doing the same thing that your boyfriend would do to fuck up the shit to where now what we gonna do about the mortgage?
I mean, taxes, married filing jointly, married filing separately versus two people filing single. Like, that's, I mean, we're
thought you was
talking about
like you
financial,
gotta
like-
get out.
no, I'm talking about,
I caught you cheating. You got to.
like, if we're married, everything's getting split 50-50. If you just my boyfriend, like, we both.
Nah, I seen a nigga
50-50.
divorce his wife, and well, maybe they worked this in the deal, but they sold their house for 80 racks, and that's what he gave for instead of paying
Yeah.
child support. He gave for the money from selling the house.
See, that was a settlement. That was.
But I see what you're saying, but then this is in my idea. In order to see if you want to even get married with somebody, you're gonna have to see if any of this type of stuff work. Will me and him living together work? Will it work? I'm not want to sit here and never live with somebody, and we live in separate houses, and then we eventually get married, then we move with each other. I think we need to move in with each other.
Hold up,
Moving in versus
Wow, how long-
mortgage is two different things.
How soon? Give me the time frame of you moving in, or you let the nigga move in
Oof.
with you from like, all right, we boyfriend girlfriend.
I feel like a year's decent.
Before when somebody moves in with somebody.
Yeah, I feel like a year's decent. A year is. I'm not saying I ain't never done before a year.
Yeah.
I'm saying as right now, I feel like a year.
Is decent. You feel like he's decent.
Yeah, like I need a year to get to know you, to
Yeah,
know this is what I should,
yeah.
this is what we should be
Yes,
doing.
because you gotta think, like you moving a nigga
I mean,
in
I've
with
already
kids
been
and all that.
a month or 2 weeks. I feel like a year, I can really get to know somebody to know if they should be
I
living
mean,
with me.
I mean, me personally, I feel like it ain't no time limit on that type of shit. I just feel like that. I feel like it ain't no time limit. You know what you want when you get into the shit, but I ain't saying you know off the dribble. But I'm just saying, no, I'm thinking take a year. I mean, like 6 months.
That's why I said it's decent.
Well,
Like,
what if you dating, right? Let's
Okay.
say you dating.
Mhm.
But every time you go over there, you like, this house nice, you know, it's all put together.
Right.
But when you move in, you see that the cleaning was only because you was coming
Oh,
in.
dude, you a nasty mother.
I'm just saying though,
No,
because you
no,
don't
did-
know
did-
somebody,
did-
and you, like,
Did you
don't
know that when you went to their house?
But after a year, you're gonna spend the night, you're gonna spend a lot of time over there, you're gonna come and go. And within that year, you probably spend 3-4 days out the week there, but you got your own spot.
Right.
So you still can take a few days and go home.
Yeah. So you
But
really
when
see
you
what's
jump
really going on.
you can really see. But when you jump right in, I mean, we do that.
That-
But when you
that-
jump right in, you don't even.
That's what when you get like real close with that person, you start making pop ups. Like, hey, I'm coming over.
ooh, he's a papa.
Then you start seeing this.
Is
You
it
start saying,
dangerous?
don't
It's
come over right
dangerous.
now. I'm doing this. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying?
Is that dangerous?
That's when that come into play. Is it dangerous?
It's
Yeah.
definitely dangerous.
Well, I'm telling you this. It might be dangerous for her, but it ain't dangerous for the dude. Or vice versa. It ain't dangerous for
I don't think.
Because now I'm finna catch what I want to see.
Yeah, but it's dangerous for the dude because you know that pop up. Even if you ain't on no bullshit, whoever that pop up might create some bullshit for you. You know what I'm saying? And you
Yeah.
popped up, goddamn, this nigga that came outside with a strap. You know what I'm saying?
But listen though. What I'm saying is, you got to let them know like I'm on the way. I'm on the way. So they gonna say yeah or no.
No, yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Don't come.
But they don't know when you coming though. You say I'm on the way.
Yeah, don't come. Don't come.
I
bitch,
pulled
don't
up. Damn,
come.
I'm here in 10 minutes. She ain't got time to get ready.
The call makes it
You can't go. You can't go clean the
Call makes
bathroom.
it
You can't go
better.
wash dishes real fast or nothing.
Because if you
You
pop
been
up,
there washing the dishes.
man, if you pop up on me, you just never know what you're gonna get. Like, I might have my wig on, might not. Like, that's detrimental for our
But the
relationship.
nigga that wanna be
It
Yeah.
should be. They should accept you without your wig.
But the nigga that you for the rest
You
of our
got
life.
listen. You got to accept the person that they worst, the little that they best.
But there's levels to the wig. Like, okay, you can accept me with my straight backs, but can you accept me with the ball cap? Like, how are you feeling? Like, I don't
Did
know.
I just
Let me
say?
see it before I go to sleep. Don't let me wake up.
I
and
know, I'm
just-
sleeping
oh,
in the wig. I'm sleeping in the wig.
I can't like that one time. Yeah, nigga, what was that? Mother walked in the room and came back out. I said, who? What if I go in? It was just you in the room because that ain't.
No.
All right, so we're gonna move on into our next topic, which is and they gonna jump into this. I'm gonna ask bro, but they gonna jump right into this. Would you let your girl do OnlyFans?
Yeah, I would.
You would? He
Yeah.
changed it, didn't
I changed it.
He thought
I
about
had
it.
to. I thought about it.
he? He did.
Thought about it.
Huh.
Yeah, I would.
Why would you let your girl, if your girl came to you and said, I want to do OnlyFans, what would be the criteria of you allowing that to happen?
I mean, it's a passive income.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a great income.
So, I mean, I thought about it, and you know,
But does it have stipulations on that?
I mean, she ain't going to put some pictures on the internet and put some pictures to this guy. Like,
Video.
ain't
But
no
does it
stipulations.
matter what kind of pictures? Is what I'm saying. Like, because is it like, oh, from the knees down, or no upper body shots, or like?
Straight triple X rated.
Now, if that's what you
But
want,
you probably in, like, what if she said, I want you to do this video with me? You know what I'm saying? I put your face out, because that's what some, you know, she's an expert in OnlyFans.
no,
No, not doing that.
wish.
no. I ain't got nothing to do with her doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's her thing. That's what she want to do. She do that. But then, at the end of the day, like I say, you making money. That's your decision. But
I would be the man.
how your respect for yourself, you know what I'm saying? It's still, at the end of the day, you still gotta have respect for yourself at the end of the day. So now I know what I got.
That's crazy.
Put it all on
Yeah. Why do you think that's crazy?
I know what I got.
Because I feel like, what do you mean, like self-respect? I mean, I feel like, okay, people get exposed all the time. Guys be having females, you know, send, oh, can you send me something spicy? Can you send me something? Okay, so I sent it to you for free. I mean, if we're not together next year, you still got my content. But if I put it online,
You get
like,
paid for it.
I'm getting paid every
Huh?
view. Like, so I don't understand.
A nigga asks you send him a picture, you send him your link to OnlyFans.
Period.
Ah!
Pay per view, okay?
If
Subscribe.
That was she on. That what she should do.
Yeah.
So let's say you got a man, right? Do you gotta run this by your man?
Well, let me take out my phone. I actually have a list of rules that I got from my man about the
Yeah, because I was gonna ask if that nigga
Yeah.
called that you said you was gonna answer the phone for, does he know about this?
So I don't know what I can actually say on here, but I can't. But basically, he said no masturbating,
Well,
no
yeah,
naked, completely naked, no rubbing or touching on private areas,
what are you selling?
no chi-chis completely out, and no bare front area. And that was those stipulations.
So lingerie, is lingerie available?
I mean, I'm assuming. I feel like that's covering.
So
Yeah.
you got a bunch of lingerie pictures.
I mean, and videos and stuff like that.
Videos of what? Because you can't touch yourself, can't masturbate.
I mean,
I didn't hear no
You-
other nigga in
Shake
there.
it. She shake
You can
hands.
shake. She can.
She don't know how to
work.
twerk.
How you know what she gotta do? Have you
No.
subscribed yet?
Right.
I'm not gonna stop.
$5.99 monthly. I'm running a special later. But yeah, check me out on my social media pages. I'll put that link up.
Hey, we be like forfeit up Uncle Foods. I be on my phone. They're like, get out your phone. I'm like, I got business.
Run
So,
that card out.
all right. Moving on into our next topic. All right, Kiki K. Wood.
PK Wood.
Can you be faithful to your significant other while they're locked up?
100%. But I feel like, so in my specific situation, I had already lived a whole life, like in my 20s. So there's not much that I'm still trying to experience. I don't have any more home moments in me. Like all the little fast, spicy stuff is not spicy anymore. So I feel like that definitely plays a part in me being faithful while my person's incarcerated or not.
I feel like that's a political answer, and I'm cool with that. I mean, I'm right there with you. I would answer like that too, you know.
It's the truth.
Do they get YouTube in there?
Huh?
Do they get YouTube in there?
No.
Mm.
I have to.
I like to watch it.
That's fine.
So you think you could be faithful? You are
I've
faithful.
been faithful.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I've been on a bunch of state paid vacations. And one time I was on a state paid vacation.
Okay.
I told her, I said, look, I got myself locked up, right? So I'm not going to ask you to put what you got. I'm not going to ask you to put your life on hold for me. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you still want to be there, that's on you. But don't still be there and then end up breaking my heart. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you want to go ahead and leave now, go ahead and leave now. Well, let me explain something to you. I kept getting money, and my phone calls kept getting answered. One time the phone call got answered. She said, look, I'm talking to this dude, right? I said, oh, no, that's cool. You feel me? She said, but I ain't going to put answering your phone, and I'm going to keep sending you a little money. I'm like, where buddy at? She like, you right here right now. I'm like, you on the phone? See, you my nigga for life. Whether we together or not, like, you my dog for life. Like I don't
That's
know if we
real.
ever been, like, gone for calendars and shit. But to have somebody to answer your phone calls, send you a couple dollars, like, it mean a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But then I got these pictures, right? I'm showing my nigga, I'm like, nigga, I got a bad bitch, nigga, look at this. I ain't looked at them yet. I just know they a hug. I go through one, he's like, damn, neat. I go through one, she with her boyfriend on there. I guess that was an accident. I said, oh, what the fuck? Shot to the phone. So, yeah, don't worry about it. So Trey, can you be faithful to your significant other if they're locked up?
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's it.
Is it? Yeah, go. She can't wait.
She put the finger up and everything. Like, I'd like to
Trying to get
that
Personally, I feel like if the man or girl, I like both, if the man was faithful and showed me that before they got locked up, yes, I would be faithful. But if they didn't, but I still chose to be in a relationship with them, I wouldn't necessarily be faithful, but I would probably still do it. But they wouldn't miss a meal, a dollar, a phone call, nothing. They would still come first if I still choose to be with them and let it be locked up with them. And I'm gonna keep it real. But if a man was faithful to me before they went in, I'm gonna, it's okay.
Well, let me explain something to y'all real quick about the human body, right? One thing is, like, no matter what rose you use and what hand you use, the human body needs human contact for, like, emotional, like, comfort, all that shit, right?
Right.
So
That's not true.
Huh?
It's not true.
You don't think so?
I'm a loner. So, I mean, I'm cool. Like, this is probably the most interaction that I've had since,
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I mean,
Yeah,
we're not
talking.
saying that you
I'm
can't
saying-
be cool, but at some point in your mind,
You gonna
think,
want another
I
body
just
on
want
top
to
of
feel,
your
if
body.
nothing else, a heartbeat. Like, it's just something that after
You
so,
got your kids.
like,
Yeah, that's what I was
I
thinking.
mean, you got family
not to
members.
be intimately
You don't have to-
close.
You don't.
There's a difference between being close and intimate.
I
Being
feel
close intimately, like a cuddle. You're not gonna cuddle like you're gonna cuddle with your partner, with a child. Not saying that you have to have that. Not saying that you can't go without it. But at some point, it's a thought.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, of
but
course it's a.
I'm not saying you can't do it, but I'm saying like he's saying like basically you're gonna yearn
You're
at
gonna yearn
some
for something.
point. Not saying
you
that.
already.
Not saying that you gotta go with the feeling.
Yeah, but you is.
Yeah.
See, that's when you get on OnlyFans. You feel me?
Ah!
You know?
No, now, I feel like that's
It adds up to that.
Now, OnlyFans, okay, are you seeking validation? Are you seeking attention and affection from your subscribers on OnlyFans? Or are you seeking income? Like, I feel like that's two different things. That's when the line gets a little...
You gotta be seeking income if you're getting on there, because if you ain't
Right,
seeking income,
but-
you might just go to your local strip club and
Exactly.
shake that ass.
But I'm saying, so are you on there seeking validation? Probably not. Or
Well,
affection.
now, what you mean by seeking validation? Somebody ain't got no daddy in.
Like, okay, my man's locked up, so I'm getting on here so I can feel pretty and I can feel wanted, and I'm using my subscribers
Is she
to
getting paid
say
too?
whether
People
or
do
not.
that though.
Is she getting paid too though?
Yeah, but people do that though. That's what a lot of these, Instagram models and all that stuff. They doing that because they need validation. They need to feel good about themselves.
Right.
Everybody don't do it, but I get what she's saying. People do this.
If they ain't
You know
putting
what I'm
nobody down, then I think it's okay. If they're not putting
Yeah,
nobody down,
it's okay to do whatever you want to do.
then that should be okay. So moving right on into our next hot topic, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you had a daughter and you had a son, right? And you could only choose a father for one of them. Which kid are you choosing to have a father?
And you being the father.
Well, in your case,
Okay. Okay, I would do it like this. I would say I would choose my daughter.
you
You know why? Because I would be able to teach my daughter to understand what a man is like, and then I would be able to, I would instill in my daughter to kind of, cope with my son. You know what I'm saying? With her brother. If she got a brother.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you on that because I think there's a difference between a man and a male, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like as a male, you kind of can figure out how to be a man. If you're observing a real man,
Right.
then you'll know what a real man is supposed to be. But that girl, you know what I'm saying? Like no matter what her view is of what her mom can be the greatest woman on earth, right? But to deal with a nigga, you need game from a nigga. You know what I'm saying? From a man.
Right.
What do you think?
I disagree. I feel like
Hold on, no. Don't disagree yet. Tell me which kid you would choose to have the father.
well, let's just put it out there. I don't have any kids. I feel like I have to say that because I'm constantly discredited because I don't have kids. Let me just put that out there. I don't have kids. But if I did have kids and I had to choose which kid, a boy or a girl, had their father, I would say a boy because there's certain things that I can't teach a boy how to do. I'm a woman. I can't teach a boy how to be a man. So I feel like a man would need to be there to teach. Granted, it would have to actually be a man and not just
So
like
you
a older
so
boy.
what you saying is you saying that you'd rather you want a father to the son instead of a father to the daughter.
Yeah, I would definitely need a
But
father.
a man, but have you looked at men out here today without a father and they got a mom and they still successful people?
Oh yeah, and I've dated them.
I don't see how you
They're
can
mama's
think like that,
boys. They're freaking hip tied to their sisters. Like they got no backbone. A lot of them. I'm not saying all, but I'm saying a lot of them. And I would like to say that a man definitely needs to be present. Like a man needs to teach a boy how to be a man, how he should be treating women in the future. Like he's gonna
You don't think naturally that a man like now listen, because
No.
each thing we say is going to be situational, right?
Right, absolutely.
So I see where you're coming from, right? So you're going to teach your daughter how to be.
The best woman I know how to be.
Are you the best woman that you know?
I said the best woman I know how to be. I can't teach
No,
you.
I didn't. No, I heard what you said. I said, are you the best woman you know? Are you?
No, I'm not the best woman I know. At all.
So what if dad isn't the best man that you like that nigga that called you tonight, right? Remember that nigga that called on Friday with the vibe and chill? Man, that nigga got 7 kids. He's an organ dance, all 7 of them. He gets
So
you
is he?
He
You're
gets you,
saying
and
he's a horrible.
then you
Okay.
pregnant. Then you pregnant with his baby. So you still want him to come teach your son how to be a man?
But that's not. I didn't take it like that. I'm talking about a random good man.
situational.
Yeah, a random good man.
And she did
Is that
clarify
all you
that.
messing
Yeah.
with?
Yeah, she did.
No, I'm saying
That's
if
all
I
you
There's a
messing with?
good man.
if I had to choose, like, oh my gosh, God is going to grant me the perfect man, but he can only be a father to either my daughter or my son.
You choosing
I'm
the
going to
son.
choose my son every
Right.
time.
What you choosing?
Let's look
I'm
at
choosing my
statistics. Like,
I'm gonna tell you this is why. This is how I'm gonna work it down to you. The reason why, mainly because all these men out here in this world today, some of them, as a majority of them, is messed up because they had no father figure in their life to teach them how to be a correct man. A man can learn.
So you don't think your mama can teach you manners, respect? You don't think your mama's gonna teach you how
Yes,
to
you
treat women?
gonna have your mama though.
But you don't think your mama's gonna
You
teach
didn't
you
say
how to
that they couldn't have their mom. You said
No,
a father.
but
You said they still gonna have it.
okay,
You never
in your
said they wasn't gonna have their
situation,
mama.
the mom's there, right? So, all right.
So you never said you couldn't
I
have the
feel
mom.
like the mom can teach
said what
their
should have a
son
father.
how to treat a lady, but the mom
Respect,
cannot.
manners.
The mom cannot treat their son. Teach their son
How to be a man.
to be a man, how to lead, how to be a protector, how to be a provider. Because we only know how to do that to the extent of us as women. Like, honestly, if we go back to biblical terms.
Hold on. Are you naming the provider, the leader? Are you naming it dealing with a woman, or are you naming that dealing like overall?
A male should be the provider. Period.
Or just showing the son how to be. What aspect was you saying?
I'm saying that a man, according to biblical terms and references.
Hold on. No, we don't. I'm sorry.
We're not doing that?
Yeah, we don't do biblical on here because that book has been passed through so many people, and the people that wrote it, like me and her, just had this conversation. Like, you got different versions of this book. So which
okay, but in all versions, there's definitely a base.
Men are most important,
And
right?
they're always women are always depicted as the nurturers, okay, and men are always depicted as what? The providers and the protectors. We can talk about the Quran. We can talk about the King James version. We can talk about any other religious text. That's always the
was your mom those
thing.
things to you growing up?
As best as she could be.
But she was those things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But out of necessity, not out of not out of what it should be.
So right now, if
But
you
my
watching
thing,
this, go ahead. Nah, go ahead. I was about to say, don't ask me what I was about to say. Just keep on talking.
I know. I want to chime in too.
Go ahead, Felicia.
No, I'm just saying because my thing is, I'm like, I understand, but then at this point, like, it's like I'd say my daughter, because I would rather my daughter not have daddy issues than my son, because at the end of the day, there are ways for a young man to learn to be a protector. Like, it's supposed to really be their instinct to be a protector because it's their testosterone. Women have testosterone, but not as much as a man. A man's testosterone is what makes him like, oh, I want to lift weights. Oh, I want to wrestle. Oh, I want to. A man already has it genuinely instilled in him.
That's strength,
to
not
be
knowledge.
a man. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's
a young
strength.
lady, if she doesn't have an example of a man and how a man should treat her, or now we're saying a real man.
Right.
A real man
man
is like, then she's going to go out here and she's going to go for any man because she's looking for love from a man because she doesn't know what it feels like to have that. A young man is going to treat a woman, he should, how he would want a man to treat his mother or his sister, which they don't always
just
do
use
that.
it as how they treat a woman, or we just use
But I'm saying,
how they are in life.
like in life, you
That
can
goes
teach
back
them.
to our question to the one parent home, two parent.
But you can teach them, different
man.
stuff. I mean, I might can't go out there and be like, this is how you fix a car, or this is how you chop down the tree.
So does that make you less of a man because you can't change the
But
car?
what about?
No.
Can you teach them how to pee?
But what about the?
You can teach them the
It's
concept,
natural.
but do you know what it's
It's
like?
natural.
I would take my son outside. He would sit at first. All boys start sitting down. They don't. 1 year old learn to stand up.
So
And after a while, I would take him
out.
outside and let him pee on the tree, or put Cheerios in the toilet. Say, no, let's give him aim, like so you're not peeing all over my toilet seat. I mean, you can teach him to.
So you can teach him how to treat a woman, or you're teaching him how you want to be.
See, now we going. Hold up, now we going from this aspect. Then we're going back to how they treat a woman aspect.
It ain't about that. I'm
It's
telling you.
not.
When it's something, I'm gonna break it down to y'all. I'm gonna break it down.
Huh?
This is why I, as me having a daughter myself, it's my responsibilities to teach her what type of man she should have. About my experiences and how I know a man should be, I'm gonna teach her that. But for a man, I can't teach a man. I can teach him so much, but only a real man, a stand-up man, a man that knows how to be a man, that was taught to be a man by a man.
Nah, that's not the case, man.
Most of these women-
how many good niggas are out here that didn't have no man, like in their life, and
Not
these
that
niggas are
many.
excellent.
That's
men.
Not that many, right?
You crazy.
Every man that only had their mama is an issue. Half of my issue today.
Nah, I know
Yes,
some
the
niggas.
half
I know
of
some
our
niggas
issue
that only
today.
had their mama and
Man.
niggas are excellent.
And guess how much? But think about how many men
So
that
how
only
many
had their
young
mama
ladies
though.
are out here that are doing better without a father father than they are that in their
A lot.
dad.
A lot.
Not more than men do.
Yes, that's a lot.
No, that's
Look
not.
at the city we in now. Half of them is missing their
They have
dads and they
issues.
all have issues.
Women that ain't had no father in their life, a lot of them have issues.
They have.
Yeah.
They have more issues than a man would have without a father. Listen. Between a man and a woman, who had a more issue without a father?
Man,
A woman.
No, a man, that's why look at the population. The population in prison is mostly men out there.
Exactly.
Had their days.
we could take
I
this
bet you,
but
conversation
they
to the
mama.
prison system.
Yeah, but
Then
then we go into a system
I
that
bet
was
they let they
created.
have for
Alright.
us not to have men, to raise these men by ourselves, for them to still
You
to
right.
be messed
Now-
up.
now
I'm
I
telling you,
ain't
look
gonna
at
argue
it.
with y'all. But I keep saying,
Statistics
y'all
don't
going
lie. Look at it. Look it up now.
y'all going aspects.
But look at those. Look
I
at go to
disagree.
Google now. It's
We
gonna
just
tell you.
saying
It's
it's over.
did they have their daddy? No. They had their mama. Their mama gonna be too nice
So let's
or
look at
whatever.
the
They give them
female
everything they
versus
want. It's still they not gonna. They need to make
Right.
it.
I mean, in the black, well, from what I've
Man,
seen in the
need a
black,
man.
All right, now stop. Hold up. All right,
I'm saying women do need a man.
now hold up real quick. We're gonna go down the line real quick. We're gonna go down the line and everybody answer this. Have you ever dealt with a nigga that didn't have his daddy raised up?
Yeah.
You have? Have you
How
ever dealt
many?
hold up. Have you
How
ever
many?
nah, it don't matter how many. Have you ever dealt with a nigga that had his mama raised up?
Yeah.
Which one would you rather be in a relationship with right now?
The one that was raised by his mama.
Alright. Have you ever been with a nigga in the same situation? A nigga that had his daddy? Have you ever been in a relationship with a nigga that had his daddy?
Yep.
You have? Have you ever been in a relationship with a nigga that didn't have his daddy?
Yep.
Who you want to be in that relationship with now?
The nigga that had their daddy.
The nigga that had their daddy?
I'm telling you.
Alright. Have you
I
ever
need
been
a
in a
man that had
relationship?
their
Have
daddy.
you ever been in a relationship with a female that was raised without a daddy?
No.
Have you ever been in a relationship with a female that was raised with a daddy?
Yeah.
Who you want to be with?
When I raised with a daddy.
Same thing with you.
okay. I've had terrible on both ends, but I'm telling you, I'm not gonna lie because I've been with men that was raised by their moms, and I mean they are still on the titty at age 29, 32, 36.
So you
Like,
you gonna want your son? You ain't gonna want your son like that with you? You ain't gonna.
absolutely not, nigga. You need to get out the house.
No, we said
You need to provide. You need to look. My job was to raise you and get you out.
So
now
you're-
you're supposed to provide and create a family of your
Yeah,
own.
I know.
You are not supposed to.
What it is, it's a good
You are not my man, and you are my son. You are not my man. And I feel like a lot of women that raise their sons and they have no other men in the household, the son usually
Just the man.
takes the role of their man, or the mother wants the man to be their man. Does that make sense?
Or they come out and sisters.
See every different aspect we went through. We went through the mama, the son, right? We went through how to treat a woman. We went through going to prison. Every different aspect you can choose different situations.
But every kid technically really needs both. It doesn't matter. But I feel like
So
with
that
a
goes back to
male
everybody's
needs
decision
a.
making.
I feel like I'm not saying there's no males
If we have
that
to
don't do
choose.
good because they don't have their father. That means all of them don't do good. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
We saying who needs the father the most?
it's the male. The male needs him. They need him. And in this world, you men need to step up, take care of your kids, be a man, and give everything that you wanted from your daddy.
Hold up.
Give it to your
I'm
kids.
deadbeat. Don't be saying all this shit on camera.
I'm just saying.
All right, we're moving on into our next topic,
I'm
right?
just saying.
Have you ever had a female use you for money?
Oh yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Did you allow it? Did you know it, or was you blindsided? Like,
Man, you pretty much know it. I mean, you already know this.
and you let it happen?
I mean, it's life. Shit happens.
You ever used a nigga for some money? What you want?
I feel like that needs to be defined. Because my thing is,
Have you ever used a nigga to pay your rent? Pay your car note?
has a nigga ever used me for sex?
No, he not. No.
I
See?
said.
No, you didn't answer the question.
I talk it mainly because to me it's an even exchange.
So to have sex with you, a nigga got to pay
No,
your
I'm
rent?
saying,
Is it worth it?
are you at my house every day? Are you running up my bills?
See, we gotta go through different. We keep going through
We
different
have to.
scenarios of all of
Man,
our
we
questions.
have to.
Have you ever used a nigga for money, Alex?
Yep.
Hey.
I mean, yeah, I have. I mean,
Yeah, you already answered that.
yeah, I mean, like,
I said
have I entertained males?
Sex, too.
Sometimes not even sex.
We are not admitting
Dinner,
to
conversation.
movie, conversation.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
Maybe a little sex here and there, you know. Yes, I mean, I've been used for money.
No, stop. That 2 wrongs don't make it right.
I'm not saying that's why I
what
did
you
it.
doing. I just asked y'all one simple question. I just need one simple. You ever use a nigga for money?
Yeah, of course.
What is using a man for money?
I mean, like dealing with them knowing you really don't
No,
want to
I'm
deal
fucking
with them,
for
but they give you money, so you still deal with them anyway. You know?
Bro, that damn perfect.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
You
okay.
would know because you ain't got nothing for me to use you for.
Ah!
The money for me to use you
Oh,
for.
shit.
Well,
That's all on OnlyFans. If y'all OnlyFans,
look,
put it in
Money.
the comments. He will spend the
I'm about to make me OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Just know because I know he buy them.
Yeah. He don't. He
Damn, 240.
I ain't never been on OnlyFans.
Good.
Never
I
been
tell
on
you what.
I know his card number. Not Nah.
Oh, God. I know. Look. I know. I told y'all at the beginning of the show, she walked in with a funky ass attitude.
Did she?
Watch it. How much is a sufficient amount for a nigga to spend on you for the first day?
oh, that's easy. I mean, I'm
God damn, her voice changing everything.
right. Look on the.
I mean,
I feel like I'm all about experiences. So I mean, if you put the thought in it, you don't have to spend $1 for real. If you frugal and
right.
you know crafty,
Yeah.
I'm not bougie for real. I mean,
You are.
I'm all about the thought.
It's called Bougetto. Bougie and
I wouldn't even say
Yeah,
bougetto. It'd be like
You get over
sweet. I'm sweet. I'm nice.
how much is a sufficient amount for a man to spend on you for the first day?
I feel like what she said. I mean, to me, the thought matters the more. Like,
Everybody's
if
lying.
a dude, no, for real. Like, if a dude actually, I mean, which probably gonna cost him anyways. But if he like took me to like, you know, out of town to a nice park with a good view, made picnic, made me sandwiches, had a little bottle of wine, a little something
Gas
like
money,
that.
Wine, gas money, wine, bread, meat.
Man, and I can tell you the way around all that. Look, borrow your people's car. You know they already owe you They owe you anyway. So let borrow your people's car. Get you a food stamp card.
I'm saying, like,
make
yeah.
some sandwiches.
Or he eat this bite,
Get your blanket from your granny.
He made
Boom.
dinner.
Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
You coming back them draws after that.
No,
There's the
no,
answer.
no.
What you got? What's a sufficient amount for a nigga to spend on you for the first date?
you really can't put an amount on it.
That's what I feel
You
like.
can't. How you gonna tell somebody? Oh, you gotta spend.
They do
You
it.
gotta at least spend $200 on me, or I ain't like. How do that? Like, what do that even make you?
I need to see the
Like,
thought.
what's
You got to put thought in this.
yeah? Like, show me what I'm worth to you.
All right.
I also feel like that,
Hold up. I'm sorry to cut you off. Show me what I'm worth to you. Bruh, do you think, this is your question, do you think that the amount of money that you spend on that date gets you the draws or not?
ooh, what's the face?
Because I think if you drop Roots Chris,
Ooh,
I got a dress for you to put. I'm gonna send you the attire to put on too. You know what I'm saying?
so that's the ticket to the bedroom. Boom.
So yeah,
Oh, okay.
if I sent you a dress, high heels, that means I want and probably some lingerie because I asked you what your size was before we got there. So I probably
First day, you asking sizes.
I mean, I don't know. I would heard you drop a band, she gonna drop the band.
She,
Hey, he
I mean,
said,
I
"Leave
don't
drop a bag, she gonna drop the pants."
I never just saying.
Does anybody disagree with
But
that?
I mean, not saying I done spent the band. No, I have not. But I'm just saying, I've heard it.
Is that on one of your tracks? Did you just hit us with a bar?
Yeah.
That's a bar. That's a bar. That's a bar. But I'm just saying, though, I always heard it. I have.
I mean,
Spent the band, she gonna drop the band.
I will say, if I went on a first date and somebody spent a band on me, I feel like I would be
To
obligated.
drop the pants.
I feel like I would like,
So
or I would have
that's
to
your
stop
wife?
it mid. Like, hey, you already spending too much. I'm not even feeling you. Like, my
Why don't you
conscience
tell
would
me
kick
you not
in
gonna
because
fuck?
you done.
Once you say I ain't, listen. Once you say, look, bro, like, I see you flexing, like, but you not getting the pussy tonight. Do you
Yeah,
think that's gonna make him like pursue you?
I mean, either way, I feel like it would be off my conscience. Like, okay, if you want to continue to spend, I already told you we ain't having sex, or like, you know what I'm saying?
But it's hard to say that because, I'm not saying it's hard to say that. I'm like,
Hold on.
you immediately assuming that a dude wants sex out of you.
Yeah, you can't.
For spending like that.
Yeah, you shouldn't immediately.
But I also feel like
You
Because
automatically.
what if the man really ain't?
So
Yeah.
that goes back to your decision making within your past few decisions on choosing the nigga that you gave the draws to. So now you automatically thinking that every man wants you for your fucking
Right.
before he wants to get to know you mentally, before he gets to know you physically.
Right, so I'm gonna try to see it out and see if that's what he's trying to get or not before I came out and said that.
Why would you
because
ask him straight up?
I'm not gonna ask you. I want to see his intentions is gonna show you. His
Yeah.
actions gonna show you.
Well, if you ask me if I'm trying to fuck and I am, I'll tell you I ain't. I'm still gonna keep pursuing this.
Right, because it's gonna be it's
It's male nature.
and then I feel like what tax bracket are you dating within? Like, what's he used to? What are you used
Right,
to?
'cause
Like,
this is what he's just used to.
if you a hood booger and then somebody comes and spends a band, you gonna think like, oh, he's automatically throwing it in there. But he might be a man that's like the minimum is spending a band. I mean, I guess there's men out there. I haven't had one of them.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, that might be his minimum for
It's-
dating. Like, oh, every first date I spend a band. This is nothing. Like,
So you your worth was you gonna feel obligated to give that pussy up at the band that this nigga that did this 10 times for.
I'm saying you would have to know, like, you have to know who you dealing with, know what you used to, what your worth is. I don't know. I mean, right now, I ain't even gonna speak on it.
All right. I need a yes or no from everybody straight in the line. Is there a such thing as faithfulness?
Yeah.
Yes.
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 Have you experienced this such thing as you just described as faithfulness?
Have I experienced it?
Ooh. So we know that it exists. We know. All right. Have you experienced it?
Have I experienced it for someone else?
Yeah.
I'm not for certain sure, but if I gave that experience to someone,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So that's how I know it exists
Okay.
because I was willing to give it.
Right.
So if I'm willing to give it, I can't be the only one in the world that's willing to give it.
Yeah.
What you got? Is there such thing as faithfulness? Oh, you already answered
It's
that.
such thing as faithfulness. But
Have you ever experienced it?
But you
I don't
taking
know.
my pillow.
You don't know?
no.
don't know?
I mean, I can't say.
You taking my pillow.
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like you don't know what you can't see.
Ooh. Whoa. Okay.
So you don't. So it don't exist in your eyes, then right now.
It exists. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, but you don't know what you can't see.
Mm. So we just out.
I don't know if it's soul like that. I mean, I think logic. So
Yeah.
Can you see air?
Ooh, can you see energy?
Can you see
You feel
God?
I can feel that.
You can feel it.
I can't see the air, but I can.
But
feel
you just said if you can't
I mean,
see it,
God
it don't
said for
exist.
walk by faith, but not by
That's
sight.
what he
Right,
said.
so, but you can feel love. You can feel love too.
You can feel it.
But
And
not
you can
always
feel
see it.
fake love. You can feel
Yeah.
fake love.
Can you?
Yeah, you can feel
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So does faithfulness exist?
Yes.
Have you ever experienced it?
Yes.
You have.
Yes.
Have.
I mean, not from a partner, but I mean from other people.
No. We talking about your partner.
Oh, well, I mean, you wasn't specific. I've experienced faithfulness from
No, we're
best
not.
friends.
Have you ever experienced faithfulness from yourself or a partner
Oh yeah, from myself all the time. I give it all the time.
to your
Now, do
partner?
I receive it? I feel like I receive it until I don't receive it, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
So-
I agree.
So I know it exists because it was there at first.
It's there in part.
Then something went left, and then it
All right,
disappeared.
so we
Yeah.
segue into this, right? So like bro was saying, like he doesn't know if that other person has been faithful, right? Conversations in the Trap. This is a relationship show. Like, subscribe, and comment in the box down there. So trusting a person makes you vulnerable, right?
Mm-hmm.
To say I'm going to love you, I'm going to trust you, I'm going to be faithful to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not putting a stipulation on my faithfulness with you because of your unfaithfulness with me, right?
Mm.
You understand that? Everybody get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, What makes you, and we're going down the line again, what makes you trust your girlfriend or boyfriend right now?
What?
What makes you trust them right now?
Consistency and just knowing. Like,
Was I not clear? What?
I just said
What makes you trust your boyfriend right now?
To be incarcerated.
What makes you put your heart? What makes you put your heart on the line? You don't think a nigga can write another girl and have another girl?
Man,
What is that? Compared to
Compared to, hold up, let's go back. Rewind. What is that? Because he can't fuck her?
Yep.
So that goes back to being faithful when I was saying your body, just like his body's going to be, oh, man, I want to touch. Your body's going, I want to touch. I done went out, had a couple of drinks. That nigga over there is good. I done knocked that nigga off before. He's eyeing me up. This nigga just inboxed me. What stops you from pursuing that?
faithfulness. Being faithful. Either you're gonna be faithful or you're not.
But cheating is beyond physical. So faithfulness goes as far as entertaining, emotional. You can get intertwined with somebody and not even physically touch them, and it still can be cheating.
An emotional
Because
connection.
an emotional is worse
You know, physical.
than a physical.
Because we
According to who?
Everybody, do what you got somebody's mind.
Now listen, I'm saying, I feel like women get more bent out of shape about a man building emotional connections because that we feel like that's stronger. I feel like a man will be like, I mean, I was talking to her, but I ain't fuck her. So, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like men
Because they're downplaying it.
they don't look,
Downplaying it.
yeah, they don't look at emotional connections.
But sometimes
as
you know
like
when a
a
nigga
valid
don't even
thing.
think of
No, but it's
think
because
like
they're
that.
not emotionally connected. If they're emotionally connected, it's different. They're saying, you know, like talking, they might not be emotionally connected, but if they actually get emotionally connected to a woman, that's another story.
Yeah. That's
Oh
all
yeah,
different.
true. I mean, and
They
it
can
takes a lot.
somebody-
More.
What makes a nigga emotionally connected to a woman?
You answer the question. You believe it?
Nah, because
We don't.
This is your show. You don't have to
yeah,
be.
the host will ask the question.
What makes?
Yeah,
What
ask him.
makes?
Yeah, ask him.
What makes you emotionally connected to a woman?
That's a good at boy.
You coming with.
Because you
I don't
also
know.
the same person that said don't care too much.
Right.
So
So I'm just saying.
Trying to figure that out.
I mean, what makes you emotionally connected? Trauma. Pain and stuff. that
now
you
trauma
go through.
bonding is not emotional connection.
It can be emotional connection because you can emotionally feel where they coming from when they talking to you.
That's a negative emotional connection.
No, that ain't.
Look it up. Trauma bonding is not positive. But go ahead, continue.
That is positive.
No, it's not. It's really
She's a
not.
social worker.
It's
She knows
toxic.
a little bit. You can study this shit. Huh?
And did.
I know.
Well,
It's all right.
emotional.
Come on. How do you emotionally connect to your woman? How about that? I feel like that's the same thing, but I just reworded it.
You calling it trauma. You calling it trauma bonding, but I feel like you can connect to people like that because a person can be going through what you're going through. And you talk to them and tell them what you're going through, and then you be like, "Damn, I went through that same thing." So you connect with people like that,
Okay.
and that can be emotional connection. That's not no physical connection.
Okay.
That's emotional. I feel where you coming from, emotionally.
So that's
You see what I'm
you
saying?
emotionally connecting to somebody.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying about what they going through.
Relating to their experiences in life, even if
Yeah.
it's bad or good.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I can feel sorrow for you and connect with you.
But that's different from, and that empathy is different from I'm emotionally connected to you, so now I'm entertaining you and feeding your ego and you're feeding mine, even though I have somebody else that I lay with my body.
Exactly.
Because when you're in a relationship, you're feeding each other's ego along the way. So if you giving this to another woman, but you're not giving it to the person you laying with, there's, you know what I mean? Like, it's
What holds more value, the physical or that emotional connection?
Emotional.
It lasts longer because
Yeah,
the body parts
think about
stop working after some point. Sometimes
I mean,
you
because you
see
gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. When you emotionally
Yeah.
connected to somebody, like, you know what I'm saying? You here with this. Like, if I'm connected with you through, like, physical shit, I'm here with it. I'm here with this. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between that two. It's a difference between the two, because this can fade away. Somebody else can do this to you and you gone.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
But they
Because see, they ain't focusing on being emotionally connected with people. It's just like people that like people for sexual reasons. Like, they, you know, they
But
touching on
mentally,
people and they
mentally
they gone.
connected,
You know what I'm saying?
mentally locked in and emotionally connected. I feel like that's what.
I'm saying.
I don't feel like they are.
Who?
Yes.
Emotional connected.
Being mentally locked in and then emotionally connected. Like, okay, if I sit here and talk to you and like we can actually talk, have a conversation, we're divulging information, you know, we're moving along. All right, that's a emotional connection. But mentally being on the same page, like our brain is working simultaneously together, I feel like that's a different thing.
I mean, that's
But you
rare with
use-
anything.
now
You use emotions though to get to that mental.
I'm
But
emotionally
see,
connected.
sometimes you gonna bump
I'm
heads with somebody you
connected to
mentally connected.
females that there is no sexual anything involved.
Okay.
Like I'll sit and listen to you, and you can sit and listen to me, right?
Okay.
So I consider that person. I don't want to say I wouldn't say like a sister because I knock her off if opportunity presents itself, right? But like in the relationship, like you gonna like, man, let me tell you what this nigga did today, right? As coming from her, like she's dealing with a nigga, right? Or if I'm dealing with a female, I'm like, man, let me tell you what this bitch did. You know what I'm saying? That's an emotional connection. Like that's my dog. Like ain't no sex involved in none of that. But who's to say that it could be?
Okay.
But if the sex was involved, would it become a dangerous situation?
Well, then
Because you're already emotionally connected.
that's different. If I know that, then like whoever I'm with, then we got to see where we at. Like not everybody thinks like that. Because if I'm already emotionally connected to this person, like you said, I'm not emotionally connected to you, but I'm knocking you off. And like I would rather be with somebody that I connect with.
Yeah.
Here and then there. You know what I'm saying? So there's no need to string it along.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, me. Now, if I'm mentally connected to a person, I can never be emotionally connected to them. That's me. Because I feel like it's just like, what the word is for that, I would say, what's the word for that? You know the word for what I'm talking about.
Look, you see the word. With the mental
A
situation.
conflict of interest.
Right.
Because mentally, I don't want to be like with my better half. I don't want to be like so mentally connected to them because it's like that's scary. I would rather be emotionally connected to them because if we mentally locked in, like I can't. That's like a different type of thing or something.
But don't the emotions come from the mind?
I think
The mind creates the emotions. Like
It depends on like your definition of it of mentally being
But think about
connected.
this though. I can talk to my homeboy and he talking to me with emotionally and he emotionally want to be connected with him. I don't mentally connect with him. I emotionally connect with him because me and him don't think the same.
I think I gotta have some mental compatibility though to even be in the
It's
same
fine with each other.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because if
I agree.
you ain't hanging with no just loose cannons.
No.
I mean, okay, look, okay, because I've dealt with a lot of people that aren't business minded.
Oh, no, we're not talking about
No, but I'm saying so mentally versus emotionally. But I've been emotionally connected to them, but mentally we not on the same level because I'm business minded.
How did you even get to even conversate with a nigga?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
How can you even conversate with a nigga that you don't have no mental
I do
compatibility
it every day.
with? No, with a person that you trying to make with.
Man,
I think it's got to be your definition of mental compatibility.
compatibility.
Well, I think we all grown. We all know what crazy is, what weird is, what fucking throwed off is. So you ain't out here just talking to
We're not talking about mental capacity. We're not talking about mental capacity.
You got to.
We're not talking about level of.
Are you
comprehension.
Yes, we are. To mentally connect with a motherfucker, are you mentally connecting with niggas that's fucking crazy, throwed off, stupid? Is that what you mentally connecting with?
No.
Because you could be emotional.
Hell, it could be argued that they are. I mean, honestly,
That's what I'm saying.
shit. But I'm saying,
You like crazy people. I knew it.
man, I could tell y'all some stories. That's a whole other segment. But in reality, there's a lot of people that I can jig with. Y'all think we cool, but in reality, like mentally, we not at the same thing. I probably came down to your level to even have this conversation. Honestly, like, and I ain't gonna try to sound bougie
I'm only doing
like,
that if I'm fucked up on one of them nights and I just need a companion. Like, why am I going to lower my fucking mental value to fucking engage with a motherfucker today? Unless I'm trying to help them.
Unless I just wanna,
America.
So we're gonna move on to
Follow back on my page. Follow me later.
we're gonna move on into what we call our dime trap time.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna these questions we get answered quick and then we move on. So, who you got? How the fuck you still got anything in that glass? That was the same amount that when I brought it to
It's
you.
not.
I need some more than you pulled up.
Yep.
Hold up, we
This was great.
who you got? Cash money or no limit?
Oh.
No limit.
No limit. Who you got? Cash money, no limit.
For the 99.
For the 99.
Shoot down, bitch. You know who I got.
Who you got, bro?
Cash money.
Cash money. Who you got?
Cash money.
Cash money. Cash money millionaires. All right. Best phrase or when you think of a movie, what comes to your mind? I'm gonna go and tell you. Yeah, I hope they died. I hope they burned in hell. Sam Jackson. Time to kill. What you got?
My favorite is All About the Benjamins. Sylphic.
Selfish.
Sylphic. The white around your lips.
Okay, mine. I'll say. He shot my pinky toe.
Dirty motherfucker.
All of it movie.
Nah, the best phrase that comes to your head from a movie.
You know you done fucked up, right?
You went into the store. Yeah, you know you fucked up. What you got?
Man, now I feel bad because I ain't got no phrase. I guess it's the life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
And that's true though.
Man,
That was
man.
everybody know that one.
Man.
Now.
I know, because I spit out half the chocolates in the boxes I get. Just get
Right, name.
They are
Right.
Ugh.
Crazy that movie, man.
Man,
Hey, Carlos, you might as well.
But everybody know it though.
but that's how my
I
life
don't
is.
remember
A
that
box of chocolates. Like,
Forrest Gump.
All right, real quick. Yo,
You knew that?
uh-oh.
Nigga call you and say, fix his favorite meal. What's your best meal you gonna prepare?
Oh,
Fix your best meal, I mean. What's your meal?
my best meal.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I know
Maybe
mine.
like a stuffed chicken breast with some. I don't even know. I don't know.
What you call a girl and say, you call her and tell her fix your favorite meal, what you tell her to fix?
My favorite meal.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's not the same. Yeah,
You should be fixing it for her.
Right.
Oh, me fixing a meal for a woman.
Yeah, what's your best meal that you cooking
All right, we'll
My
go
best
ahead.
meal would be roast greens
Mm-hmm.
and
from scratch?
from scratch. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Roast greens. Probably some cornbread or something. You know what I'm saying? And black eyed peas. I'm from the deep south.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't eating it.
What's your best meal?
My best meal is really two. One, but the top is, like he said, homemade roast, fresh sweet potatoes, homemade baked macaroni and cheese, fresh greens, and hot water cornbread.
What's the second?
No.
Is my chicken.
Chicken.
And I fried hard the first time.
Oh, the first time, not the second.
What you cooking? Box lasagna?
Box it up. You know. I can only get away with that on the weekends because my son does not eat TV dinners. He does not eat ramen noodles. He likes his meals cooked homemade fresh. He won't eat instant mashed potatoes.
Well, okay, that's what your son don't. But what if your nigga call you and tell you prepare his best meal? He's on his way home. Would you go?
I was took mine. I was just gonna say some fried chicken, homemade macaroni and cheese. Give me some greens, cook some greens. You know what I'm saying? It depends. I might make some homemade potato salad instead of like mashed potatoes and gravy. If I do our mashed potatoes and gravy, make that homemade gravy. Make some cornbread.
I feel like throwing
Something to drink. You hungry, ain't you?
I feel like throwing
You look like you need somebody to cook you a meal.
fasting.
For 99 cents a day. You
Save
get
a child.
sponsored. Rick Franklin, aka what else is it?
Let's
The
feed
world's
Dominique.
Wendy Williams.
Wendell. All right. Who is the king of trap music out of Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia? T.I., Gucci, or Jeezy? Who you got?
Yeah, Gucci or Cheesy.
Jeezy.
Jeezy, who you got?
Cheesy.
Jeezy, who you got?
Gucci.
Gucci, who you got?
It's so hard.
You get it? Get it?
I'm gonna just say
Jeezy,
T.I.
the snowman.
T.I. No, what man?
T.I. Jeezy, tell him I said we smoke perk by the pound, goose by the fifth.
What?
Re up on the first and again on the video game. Try to die, nigga. Tell him my hashtag, nigga.
Jeezy,
He had us going. Come on. That's when we was making the worst decisions in our
But
life.
both of them back then, you paid last. He was hot and Gucci was hot though.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie though. I'm gonna tell y'all.
Gucci was hot though.
Like being from Georgia, like people from Georgia feel different from people outside on the outside state. So
So Georgia feel like Gucci.
everybody in Georgia feel like Gucci.
I feel like I listened to both of them.
They ain't gonna say
back
that.
then.
I mean, y'all listen
I mean,
to both of them,
outside, but outside,
Jeezy
don't feel
related
like
to my life story.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly.
Like being like everybody that's outside. I've been places and I've seen things and I know how people think. Like everybody gonna say Jeezy. Outside of the state, everybody say Jeezy. But if you in that state, motherfuckers saying Gucci. I'm telling you that.
all right,
But that's
well, let's go. Whose music? Cause I think you got like,
Gucci
I think
jumped out.
Gucci's like that nigga you listen to right on your way to the club. You're on your way to the club, you done already made your money for the day. You already got today's money put up on you, you know what I'm saying? But you made today's money jamming Gucci, right? I mean jamming Jeezy.
Right.
So while you trapping and shit, you riding around or whatever in the trap, you banging Jeezy. Well,
Once you go get your get on,
yeah, when we
get
pull
you
up,
on.
we jamming, but you can jam. I think I'm going with Jeezy too. But T.I. come out with trap music before anybody came out with T.I. had trap music.
Right.
Classic.
And he looked better than both.
Classic.
Yeah, he
I
looked
mean,
the
when you
best.
talk, when you talking T.I., I mean, T.I. more of like his first shit was like real trappish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he started
version of different shit.
because he started fucking with Jay-Z and Diddy
Yeah.
Neal. So like he started being a superb nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All them niggas leave.
Superb.
All of them niggas go away from the drug dealing music because niggas will get on Twitter or whatever and be like, nigga, you live in a $20 million house, you ain't selling drugs no more. But that's what people want to hear.
Right.
Like,
That was their past. You know what I'm saying? You can't say nobody not to rap about their past or what they've been through.
I think EST is the closest thing we got to
Trap nigga.
them niggas.
Yeah,
I mean, I agree.
too.
I can agree.
I agree.
Yeah. All right. So going into our next question, you can't wait to answer this, so you gonna go last. What's a sneaky link?
Oh, a sneaky link is somebody that you kick it real tough, but on the low. Like, you don't want nobody to know. You mainly probably don't want nobody to think you'll mess it up, or you're cheating. It's one of the two. So either you're cheating and they on the low, it's a little sneaky little link, or just you're single, you don't want nobody to know still, and y'all just linking up, you're sneaking and you're getting busy.
Does anybody else have a different answer for that? Was that what that is?
I don't know. I heard people call it the Easter bunny.
Easter bunny.
Yeah, like the Easter egg. Yeah, they got to go find them.
Oh, I like Easter bunny. I think that's what it
That's
is.
what I heard him say. I don't know. I heard him say that though. The Easter eggs.
He gave us a couple of sayings.
ain't hear it. I don't know.
You ain't heard that before?
Mm-mm.
Easter egg.
Okay, I need some
They
Easter
don't
eggs.
just pop out. You gotta go find them.
I need some Easter eggs.
How long have you been involved with a sneaky link?
I don't do sneaky.
Oh, okay.
I messed with Sneaky Link for years.
You have?
It might be,
You have? Is it
Have.
still current?
yeah, like if we call each other, one of us right now, if I fly in or if I fly in, might sneak in. I had sneak links for years. Might as well be.
He laughs because he can relate. He know what sneaky link is.
You don't do that to the host.
I'm just
we don't do that. We don't. I'm just saying.
I do my job every other episode. I don't
We're
care.
gonna move on.
Sneaky links really don't go away. I know it.
What's a fear of yours?
Not being able to adequately provide for my kids.
Okay, what's a fear of yours?
A fear of mine is falling off the top of a building.
What's a fear of yours, bro?
Not being just be here for my kids. Sound like her.
That too. though.
What's a fear of yours?
I'm afraid of the dark.
Mine is not knowing the afterlife.
This is right.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah. What's the afterlife hold? You know,
We don't know.
I think it's equivalent to you ever walked in the Grange for the first time, not knowing what the fuck was behind the wall. Motherfucker white boy come out, head busted. I said, they killing people back there.
People in PCA style.
Hey, come here, guard.
People in PCA ASAP. You know my nigga can't fight. You know that.
You'll try.
Yeah, your job is done. Moving on. You on your way to California, right? Well, how long it take to go to California? About 24 hours?
Yeah. What about?
24, 30, 30.
No,
30
mine.
so, all right, you can only listen to these people right here. Anybody from the state of Florida, right? So you got Kodak, Rick Ross, Trick Daddy. I don't know too many mother people. Florida,
Trina.
Hot Boy Trina. All right, you got New Orleans and Baton Rouge. So you got Cash Money, No Limit, Boosie, Kevin Gates,
Ooh.
Jay-Z.
Kevin Gates.
Jay-Z, and these are their whole catalogs. You can go through all the catalogs of music, or Future and 21 Savage.
Wait, what? How do we go from
So
Yeah.
what? Oh, you
states?
just won?
How do we go from
Yeah.
states?
So you can either listen to Future, all of Future, 21 Savage. You can listen to all of just Jay-Z, or you can listen to Wayne, Juvie, C Murder, Boosie, Kevin Gates. Like on your way to California, what you listen to?
I'm listening to Future all the way there.
I'm picking a person or I'm picking a place?
I don't know which one are you picking.
I'm picking Florida music.
Picking Florida for sure.
I'm picking Kevin Gates.
You picking New Orleans, Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Cause I get Boosie in.
Yeah.
Kevin, I love Kevin Gates. Period. I've went and seen him like 3-4 times. Kevin Gates,
Young boy too.
Young Boy, you know all of them.
You didn't show Florida. Who
I
you
did.
listen to?
But it's true.
Hey.
It was just she started thinking about it.
Nah,
Hey.
look, I'm
This
still
demo gonna
choosing
hit
Florida.
though.
I'm still
What
choosing
you
Florida.
choosing?
It's hard because between Lil Wayne and Boosie, they're my top two.
So I mean, you choosing New Orleans and Baton Rouge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you telling me you can listen
But
to
you said one at first.
you can listen to Lil Wayne current all the way down to his old.
Hell
All the way
yeah.
down. But
Lil
Wayne
Wayne
new
got
shit.
bars.
No, his new shit all the way down.
Mixed in with
Listen,
Boosie.
Lil Wayne used to be my favorite artist, but guess what? Lil Wayne stopped for me like in 2013 though.
He
Yeah,
got enough old music
when
to
they
do
try to
some
party
of them,
Yeah.
like, some of them,
After a certain limit, Lil Wayne for me, he's nothing.
Yeah, after the Carter 5, I really don't.
No.
But I still like that new shit he got out. He got some shit with Corday. He got a verse on somebody other shit.
He do got some. Oh, that shit with him and Rob 49. That shit bomb.
Not his verses.
Because that's how I really hear his verses. Like,
Right.
he got that Carter 6.
He ain't heard the whole Wayne song no more.
Yeah.
He went left one time.
All right, right now I'm going down the line again. I just need a definite answer. Are you cheating because your nigga cheated?
No.
Are you cheating because your girl cheated?
Nope.
Are you cheating because your nigga cheated?
Uh,
We've been political as fuck on conversations in the track.
No.
We don't know you.
If I go for past experiences, no.
How about you? Yes. And moving right on, Alex. What would you rather have? Love or loyalty? I'm pointing at you. It's right here.
You said Alex, didn't you?
No, yeah, for 100. That was we passed that. Love or loyalty for 100. Alex, you know Jeopardy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Lord. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna do loyalty.
What you got, Alex?
Loyalty.
What you got?
Loyalty.
What you got?
Loyalty.
So every time, all right, quick yes or no. So when you hang up the phone from your boyfriend and he says, you say I love you, he says I love you back. Is that cool? Yes or no?
Yeah.
It's cool. Yes, it's cool.
I mean,
So I can tell you I love you, but I ain't gotta be loyal to you.
no.
Yes.
What is that?
Yeah,
I don't have to be loyal to you, but I can
You
tell
don't?
you I love you.
So
You said
I mean,
I want y'all to have loyalty, and we said loyalty.
right.
Me saying I love you don't mean I'm not loyal to you. So
Yes, sir.
I want loyalty, point blank, period. I in order to, once you got loyalty, then you know you really love.
And then if somebody's willing to, they ain't in no closet somewhere, and they publicly wherever they at, always make sure you know they love them. Then what is wrong with what's wrong with that? That should give you a little more like, okay, like, because no matter who they with or who they around, they tell me they love me regardless.
Oh, what is love? So I can tell you I love you and be get some head from another bitch.
No.
No, that's
I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna
That's
tell you.
not loyalty.
Right. It's because a nigga said I love you. I went.
Not just 'cause
I went to it. I said we going back down the line.
You said, is it okay?
No, I said we're going back down the line and we're asking. I asked a whole nother different question. I said if you hang up from your boyfriend, you say I love you. He says I love you back.
Is it okay?
It's okay. You should say that.
Yeah.
So I could be getting some head like I
No,
love
that's
you.
not okay.
Because it's not because I'd rather have loyalty.
Right. Yeah, it's
All
not
right,
okay.
moving on. Last
What
question.
have you been doing to people?
Man, I've been having my heart broken.
Over these years.
All right,
You broke hearts too.
Thank you. Why he trying to make it like he's the victim
See, this
on
is
here?
what we not.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Yes, no. Do you have to nut in order for it to be good sex?
No.
Yes.
She answered was out the throat.
So you don't? But you do?
You know?
That's a cold ass question. What,
I feel like if I ain't nutted, we never fucked.
You really feel like
As I look the camera in the eyes. If I ain't nutted.
Wait, who? Are you saying, do I feel like that? Or does
No, you said it.
Oh, yeah, I really feel like that.
You want to
So
like
you
that?
don't have to nut in order for it to be good sex?
I mean,
Me.
Yeah.
Somebody got a nut, but I don't have to nut.
you're a
for it
pleaser,
to
and
be-
it's good.
Yeah, either way.
I like
Yeah.
to please too, but
As
I
long
like to
as
please.
a nut is happening, yeah. Okay, are we a nut and an orgasm? Where are we at with that?
Orgasm.
That's the same thing.
Are they synonymous in this situation? Okay, well then statistics say that the majority of women don't orgasm. What? I mean, they probably orgasm probably
We
2
can't
out of
use
every 10
statistics.
times.
So if you want
What?
statistics, you got
Statistics
I gotta
don't
go
lie.
with it. But no,
I ain't messing with
realistically, if you ask 10 women how many times, like out of the last 5 times they've had sex,
Did they
how many
nut?
times did you have an orgasm?
Yeah.
They're
Now,
not
is this
gonna-
by age group?
Nah,
Is this by...
I think it's the individual because I believe.
I mean, you gotta think about people. Women fake orgasms all the time,
Yeah.
And I heard that some women have never had one.
and that's true.
But
Has she-
I heard
has she
this
had
was. I heard no, yeah. So that's what.
And she-
Like I even watched the HBO little documentary of them. They said that a woman said she had been with her married for like years, 12 plus, and never orgasm. I said, well, they needed a divorce.
So you in that marriage just to have sex, just to bust a nut?
Me, yeah.
No, I mean, it should come with it.
I'm just saying, maybe sometimes.
So now
You gonna be somebody that calls you
No,
cheat.
So now the
Maybe
real
sometimes
man.
I feel like I do want to make my man orgasm in or nut, and maybe I don't. That's different. But if we having sexual intercourse, we're fucking. There's no reason why
You ain't nutting.
I'm not nutting. Because if you didn't make it do what it do right there, you use that mouth to make it do what it do. Some gotta finish.
All right, this has been Conversations in the Trap, the relationship show. I want to thank my guests, Kiki K. Wood, Trey Mob, and Alexandria Chenault for coming and hanging with me and Felicia Joe tonight. I'm pretty sure y'all have to do a part 2 in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sure.
we're gonna see what type of reviews we get back from this. Come check us out February 28th. Them Shinky Wings, Trey Mobs performing. We got a comedy show. Dino the comedian's coming out. Pootie's Palace. We selling ponytails again. If a nigga mess your hair up while you busting that nut, call Pootie's Palace and come and get your hair did again. Trey Mob gonna play for it.